Here's why the next 7 days could be very important for XRP. In the world of cryptocurrencies, this isn't just another blip on the screen. Really, what's about to happen could make some lucky people who own XRP millionaires before 2025 even comes around. There's no doubt that the market has been unexpected, as we've all seen XRP go from sky-high highs to deeply painful lows. The crypto area is, however, going through a perfect storm right now. Things that are going to happen in the next week are coming together in a way that could send XRP to unimaginable new heights. You may have been holding on to XRP or thinking if now is the right time to jump in. If this sounds like you, the next 7 days could be the chance you've been waiting for. What's different about now, you ask? First, there are big changes coming up that could make the price of XRP go through the roof. The next week is full of things that could change the market for XRP in ways we've never seen before. These could be regulatory decisions, legal outcomes, or partnerships that change the game. Institutional investors are already starting to pay attention. BlackRock, one of the biggest financial companies in the world, has shown that they believe in XRP's future. But that's not all. Soon these events could cause a lot of people to want to buy XRP, which could push it to levels that are hard to imagine right now. There is a window of opportunity that could cause the price to rise very quickly. People who own XRP could see their capital grow very quickly. The time of it makes it even more exciting. The crypto market is going through a time of change as more traditional banks enter the space and people all over the world have huge changes in how they see digital assets. XRP is in a great situation to benefit from these changes. With BlackRock's support and other signs of institutional support, it's becoming clear that XRP could be about to break out in a way that could be very good for long-term holders. Watching your money grow by thousands of dollars in just a few days is amazing. This is the exact kind of chance that's coming up right now. But of course, the time to get in before this surge happens could close faster than you think. The next 7 days will be very important in deciding if this chance will be taken. If you're still not sure about XRP's prospects, think about how much money is coming into the crypto space from all sides. The digital currency market is growing quickly and will soon be a major part of the world economy. This is true for banks, businesses, and even governments. The timing couldn't be better, since Ripple, the company behind XRP, is pushing for it to be used in global payments. XRP is going to do very well in the coming days and will also do very well in the long term thanks to the steps that Ripple is taking right now. No matter how much experience you have as an investment, or how new you are to the game, what happens in the next 7 days could decide the future of XRP and the wealth of people who have always believed in its promise. The question is whether you are ready to make the most of it. For investors and fans alike, XRP has been like riding a roller coaster. Through the years, it has had its fair share of problems and issues, but it has stayed one of the most important players in the coin space. To understand how important the next 7 days are, let's quickly look at how XRP has done in the past and see how it has stayed relevant in a market that is always changing. First and foremost, one thing that makes XRP stand out is its unique place in the world of cryptocurrencies. XRP is all about changing the way money is sent around the world. Bitcoin and Ethereum, on the other hand, are more focused on being value stores or decentralized computing systems. It has mainly been focused on making an effective, quick, and cheap way to do business across borders. Ripple, the company that created XRP, has teamed up with big banks and other financial institutions to make a digital payment network that makes sending money across countries easier and cheaper than the old ways. But XRP has had a hard time, especially when it comes to its legal standing, even though it has a lot of technological benefits and is widely used by institutions. The most important problem came up when the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) sued Ripple, saying that the company was selling securities without being licensed to do so. The legal fight has made the market uncertain and caused the price of XRP to change a lot. But Ripple has fought back, and a lot of people in the cryptocurrency world think that the court case could end up being good for XRP. Along with the ongoing legal fight, XRP has also had to deal with the problems that all cryptocurrencies do: market volatility. Cryptocurrency prices, like XRP, can change a lot, and sometimes in just a few hours. This can happen because of news, market opinion, or big changes in the economy as a whole. But now things start to get interesting. It's possible that these problems are now becoming chances. Institutional investors like BlackRock are showing faith in XRP's future, which is making people feel better about the coin. According to the fact that BlackRock bought a lot of XRP, the cryptocurrency is no longer just a risky bet for small traders. Instead, XRP is becoming an asset held by institutions, with big companies betting on its future as a major player in the world of payments. This change is very important, because when big companies invest in a coin, they're not just looking to make money in the short term. They believe in the technology, the strategy, and the long-term potential. The market can become more stable when institutional money comes in. Credibility, and most importantly, people want to buy the asset. The market is ready for a string of events that could send XRP to new heights over the next 7 days. Coming court decisions, possible regulatory announcements, and maybe even new agreements could make it easier for people to use XRP. If these things go well for Ripple, there could be a huge increase in demand for XRP on the market. Since big money is already coming in, a good thing could start a chain reaction. Prices have gone up so much that many people think this is just the beginning. This kind of chance doesn't come up very often in this kind of setting. The next week is very important, and for people who own XRP, this could be the time when everything changes. As the world of cryptocurrencies grows up and traditional banks become more open to digital assets, XRP's role as a bridge currency in the global payment system could be key to opening the future of money. For investors ready to make money off of these future events, the benefits that could come from it could change your life. The real question now is whether or not the next 7 days will be good for XRP. Is it possible for the coin to get past its legal problems and unstable market to become the most important cryptocurrency out there? There are a lot of signs that say yes, but nothing is certain with any purchase. If you've been hanging on to XRP though, now might be the time to wait it out. This could be the start of something truly amazing. The next week could be the time when XRP goes from being a hopeful digital currency to a real global powerhouse. This would make it possible for people to become millionaires with XRP in 2025. Now that we've talked about the exciting things that are going to happen, let's look more closely at the events and factors that could lead to this surge in the next 7 days. These events are happening at very important times, and they might all come together to make the perfect storm for XRP. There are a number of important factors that will soon arrive. There are many things that could have a big effect on the price of XRP, from court decisions to market movement. Let's separate them. Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) are still in court, which is the first big event that has buyers on edge.